Hi everyone, welcome to the Yoga by Candace YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a class that is going to be helpful for your low and upper back. So if you're dealing with some back issues, this should be really helpful to you. If you've been dealing with these back issues for a long enough time and you really want to get to the root of the issue, I have a brand new program. It's called the Posture Program. It is new and improved because I used to have an old posture program. Now I got a new one. It's much better. I will link to it in the description of this class so you can check it out and ideally get on the program and solve the issues that are going on and hopefully help you to feel so much better. So with that being said, let's come down onto our backs. We're going to start by just taking some deep, intentional diaphragmatic breaths. So bringing your hands to your belly. I want you to close your eyes and visualize a deflated balloon deep in your abdomen. And then as you breathe in, visualize blowing that balloon up in all directions. So feeling the expansion through your low back, mid back, belly, sides of your torso. And then exhale, emptying that imaginary balloon out. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep, full breath in. And out. Last time, deep, full breath in. And out. And I want you to imagine you've got a straw in your mouth. Take a deep breath in, fill that balloon up. Exhale through the straw, go. And as you exhale, feel your stomach begin to cinch in. And it's not just your stomach. Continue to breathe through the straw, breathing in. It's not just your stomach, but it's also your low back and your mid back. Imagine you have a very wide waistband. And as you exhale through the straw, cinch the waistband. So you feel all of that musculature coming in towards your spine, gently contracting. Breathing in and out. Now let's bring some awareness to the pelvic floor. So that is the base of your torso. You're going to breathe in and feel it just relax, kind of like a hammock. And as you exhale through the straw, cinch the waistline and lift the hammock just a little bit. It's not a tight clenching or squeezing of your glutes, nothing like that. It's just a very minor sensation. Breathe in, relax the hammock of the pelvic floor, your belly, your upper back. And then exhale through the straw, drawing your core in towards your spine, gently lifting your pelvic floor. One last time, relaxing as you inhale. Exhaling and contracting the core as you draw the waistline in and lift the pelvic floor, and then hold that contraction. It should be a very minor contraction. Take your fingers and just tap all around your core and your outside obliques and maybe even your low back. And feel that pelvic floor lift as well. You have a very minor contraction here. And then you're going to try to hold that contraction as you take sips of air in to your chest. So see if you can breathe and hold this contraction of your core. Fingers are on your belly as you just tap and make sure you're holding that contraction. You're not bearing down. You're not pushing out. It is just a minor inward contraction, 360-degree contraction around your torso, but then also a gentle lift of your pelvic floor. Now, keeping that contraction, begin to march one leg and then the other. Now, if you're doing this right, this is going to feel like a real challenge. So you are focused on keeping your core strong as you just march and put your heels only down on the mat. As you move, pay close attention to your pelvis and just make sure it's not rocking with you, okay? Now, if you're feeling good here, you can continue. Or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to lift your head and shoulder blades off the mat. You're going to look down at your stomach. Make sure there's no bread loaf down the center. That bread loaf would indicate that you are not bracing your core properly, and you would want to lie down, re-brace, and then maybe just keep your head down, or you could try again. 3 more. So my core is braced, but I'm also able to breathe in and out through my chest and release, lowering down. From here, let's just shift the knees side to side to release any tension from the low back. So when you've got low back and upper back issues, the main thing we need to focus on is deep, deep core integration, glute activation, and some strength through the shoulders. And then releasing of the chest and the front body, which is often quite tight. The next time you shift your knees, we're going to bring them up through center and keep them there. So meet me there. Step your feet back towards your heels. Feet are about hip distance. Wait, that didn't make sense. Step your feet back towards your pelvis. Feet are about hip distance. You're pressing through your heels to brace your core. So as you exhale, you want that 360-degree integration plus the lift of the pelvic floor. Remember, this is very slight. It's not like, it's not tense like that, right? You're going to press through your heels to lift your hips, and then keep the squeeze of the glutes as you gently lower and tap your hips and get right back up. Try to keep your pelvis in a very neutral position the entire time. Don't let your tailbone reach towards your shoulders. Don't let your hips kind of rock like that. That's not what we want. We want this position. Down and up, keeping your core really strong. Keep your fingers on your core to make sure that you are integrating your core properly. And if you're not, and you can feel that softness through your belly, just come back down onto the mat, re-brace your core, and then lift back up. This is just a mind-muscle connection you kind of have to teach yourself. You'll get it eventually. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now hold it here at the top. Then we're going to just pulse maybe an inch or 2 with the hips up and down. You're pressing through your heels. It's a very small, minor movement. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Great job. Lower all the way down. From here, roll over onto your side and then sit up. You take the arms out to the side like this, and then imagine that the elbows are magnetized towards your waistline, but they're like opposite magnets. You know, when you try to put 2 magnets together and they like won't go because of, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. That's what we're going to try to do. So you're trying to get your elbows down towards your waistline, but you're also finding some engagement through your lats so that the elbows can't come down. Okay, so you're here, and we're just going to pulse here, squeezing the elbows towards your waistline. Good. Arms are strong, and try to stay neutral with your spine. So what I mean by that is don't be here with it. These front ribs, we want to point them down towards your hip points as you squeeze. If this is difficult for you to come out of this, just sit up against a wall, and that'll help. Excuse my dog in the background. He is just a curious little investigator. Okay, so as you're doing this, you should feel some activation happen here. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to twist side to side. Doesn't have to be big. We're just finding a little bit of thoracic movement. Good. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. From here, we're going to lie down on our stomach. Elbows are underneath your shoulders, forearms are on the ground, palms are on the ground. You're going to press down into the mat and then drag your forearm back, but it's not a huge movement. You won't see it really in the video, but you'll feel that when you drag back, you'll feel something really nice through your thoracic spine, your upper back. So we're pushing down and now dragging the elbows towards your waistline and look up at the same time. Exhale and release that intention. We'll do it 2 more times. Press down into the mat. Drag your elbows back towards your waist. And release. Last time, pushing down, dragging back, looking up. And release. From here, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back to a child's pose. Knees can go wide. And you're reaching your forearms away from you. And then pushing into your palms. Good. On your next breath in, come forward. Find your way into a side plank on your forearm. Now you have some options here. You can start on knees, or you can go staggered, or you can go stacked. That's the order for easiest to most difficult. So find the one that works for you. I'm going to do staggered. You're going to have elbow underneath shoulder, and you're not going to be here with it. You're really pushing the ground away. And then you're going to push into your feet, or if you're on your knees, you're pushing into your knees like that to lift up. And we're just going to lift and lower. 2, 3. Now make sure that your core is integrated and tight and your pelvic floor is lifted, just like we did at the beginning of the practice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Coming back down onto your stomach, what we're going to do is make the letter Y, like the YMCA, and we're going up and back, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another and bringing your palms down by your side. So we're going to integrate some upper back movement, some shoulder stability here. So thumbs are up, head is down. Breathe in, lift the arms as high as you can, squeeze your shoulder blades together as your arms rotate, palms face the sides of your hips as you lower down. Then breathe in and reverse it, make the letter Y. We'll do this 10 times, so that's 10. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, making these half circles as big as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1. Then we're going to take the arms out to the side, making the letter T. You're going to lift your arms, legs, chest. Lift your knees off the ground also. Spread your toes. Now, with the thumbs up, we're squeezing the shoulder blades towards your spine. If it starts to get into your upper traps, just move your arms down a little bit so they're at like a 45-degree angle. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Then stack your hands and rest your chin on your hands. Bend your right leg, heel up, toes down. You're going to press your heel up towards the ceiling. 3, 4, we're doing 20. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Left leg bends, heel up, toes down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Great, lower down. Hands under shoulders, press yourself back to child's pose. And as you inhale, begin to rise up. That is our practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Like I said, if you're dealing with some back issues, you're trying to work on your posture, the brand new posture program is out right now, and I will put the link in the description for more information. I hope to see you over there.